1, 2. Here. Like glitters almost. That's not what I meant to do. Why did I think this had a doe foot? Hi, I'm Mallory Brooke, makeup artist and content creator here on YouTube, and today we're going to be trying some newly released products. Some of these I've tried before and some of these I have not, so I'm excited to dive in. The very first product is the Kosas Glow IV Vitamin Infused Skin Enhancer. I purchased the shade Sheer Very Light Champagne. I love champagne-y shades leaning to golden shades. So they say that you can use this under makeup mixed with your foundation to just give you even more glow. And it says a clean vitamin infused skin enhancer that instantly activates a lit up glow. Glow wherever you feel it. Create a beautiful base, highlight targeted areas mixed with foundation or skincare. Reflective, visibly healthier skin. Hint of tint. Daily dose of skin nutrients. So we're talking a skin enhancer with the advantages of some skincare in there, so I'm very excited. And I'm going to be using this with the Kosas Revealer Skin Improving Foundation Broad Spectrum SPF 25 foundation in the shade Light Medium Neutral. But first I want to apply this directly on my skin. Since they say you can just like mix it up, don't be afraid of this product. We're gonna try it a few different ways. So it says it's infused with glutathione, vitamin D, and vitamin K, which is a really great brightener for under the eyes. Glow all over or wherever you feel it. Use alone, mix, or layer with foundation. So let's do it. I like the packaging. Kosas's packaging's really fun. It doesn't feel high-end, but it is really fun packaging, and it does feel like quality. It's just not, I mean, it looks like what it is, you know, like a natural and skincare ingredient infused brand. So let's see what this shade looks like. I like that this is a plastic tube and you can squeeze up as you pump it out. Maybe Charlotte Tilbury should take some notes on her packaging. All right. Ooh, okay. Speaking of Charlotte Tilbury, in my mind, when I purchased this, I thought, you know, it sounded like the Hollywood Flawless Filter. Okay, so I'm going to, since it has vitamin K, I'm gonna apply it right underneath my eyes where I need a little extra moisture and on the high points of my face where I would normally apply highlighter. Immediately, I'm getting that classic Kosas rose scent. And I don't mind applying this with my fingers. Normally, I don't like that, but this isn't necessarily a coverage product, so it doesn't feel heavy on the fingers. This is more of a skincare product, so just like you would apply your moisturizer, that's how this feels. If you don't like the scent of roses, you're not a big rosy scent gal, you're not gonna like this immediately, I can tell you that. Oh, wow. Okay, let's zoom in on this because there's quite a lot of shimmer in this, like very detectable shimmers, like glitters almost. Okay, wasn't expecting that. And I'm just gonna apply this where I'm normally dry. Okay, now that's what's left on the back of my hand. A little goes a long way. My skin is really glowy. I don't know if I would just apply this with skincare or mix it with skincare and just wear it out because it has detectable glitters in it, like silver glitters. They're alerting the press that they also think this is odd. So I'm gonna do just a tiny little droplet, and the pump is very controllable. And we're gonna mix the Kosas Revealer Skin Improving Foundation in the shade Light Neutral Medium. So I'm gonna apply about a pump and a half of that. I'm gonna mix it up. This is brand new as well. This is the Fenty Beauty Football Sponge. I'm obsessed and almost thought about buying a backup, but then I was like, I know that these aren't gonna sell out, and then I'll get another one on sale. But I definitely panic purchased this one because I love it so much. And I love football and makeup. Here we go. The two worlds collide. All right, I will say this, the Kosas, what is it, Light Revealer Skin Improving Foundation, Revealer Foundation already has a glowiness to it, but this definitely enhanced that glow. Also, the Kosas foundation, the Revealer foundation, has a rosy scent to it as well. So it's pretty strong right now. That's a pretty strong scent we got going on. Almost smells like a rosier version of Replicas on a Date, which I'm loving right now, but it's a little intense. That's an intense scent. Well, let's see if it fades. I was really curious to see if those silver glitters would also peek through, and I don't think they are. That's strange. No, they are. If you look up close, you can kind of see some of these silver glitters. If very visible glitter shimmers are not your thing, this is not your thing, 100%. But I like it. I mean, I don't mind. I love glitter. It's just not what I was expecting. All right, it gives you a nice all over glow. Another thing I love about the sponge, you can apply products so quickly with this. Okay, not bad. Here we go. Let's zoom in. Tell me if you guys can pick up on any of those silver shimmer type guys. I mean, I can, looking real up close and turning my head. Definitely looks like a glittery situation. I'm a little surprised at that. Again, I don't mind it. I also think this would be great as like a décolletage highlight, or like down the middle of the shins if you're wearing a dress or something. Especially since it's good for the skin, just put it all over your body. That could get expensive, but you know what I mean. I used to mix in the NARS liquid highlight into my body lotion. All right, Merit released a brand new shade in their Flush Bombs line. And if you've been watching me for any amount of time since Merit launched, pretty much, you know that I love their Flush Bombs. This is a brand new shade and I'm really excited about it because this is like my type of shade. A red, an orange, a peach. I love those types of blushes. This is in the shade Persimmon and this is their new gold packaging. Look at it. It's like a really beautiful deep burnt terracotta. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this all around. I like to bring my blush up on my dark circles because it also gives you the benefit of canceling out your dark circles. And I like to bring my blush up because draping has been my thing for years. Ooh, immediately, I really, really, really like this shade. It almost looks like I have like a, you know, a sunburn, but obviously one that didn't cause you damage. Blend this. Now the Flush Bombs are more sheer and they can be built up. They're sheer and very glowy. Great for absolutely nothing on the face, like skincare. Throw a Merit Beauty Flush Balm on. Throw on their 1980 Brow Gel, which is my absolute favorite. I use it every single time I wear makeup. And then put on their mascara. It's a very like clean looking mascara. It's really, really glossy and black. You can't really build up too much volume with it, but you can build up a lot of length in just 1 to 2 coats and go. So I'm gonna build this up a little more. I'm gonna get it on the back of my hand here. Sometimes when you apply a product like that directly on top of foundation, some of the pigmentation can kind of get lost, you know, in the work, in the painting. This might be my favorite Flush Balm, period. I love Beverly Hills. I use that one a lot. And then the really dark wine one. And for some reason the name, what is that called? What do the old ladies say? The name is escaping me. Ooh, yes. These have no scent, by the way. The Merit Beauty Flush Balms have no scent to them, no fragrance whatsoever. Now imagine some brow gel and mascara and you're good to go. We are loving how glowy our face is right now. This duo right here is really nice. For some reason in the back of my mind, I feel like this is going to break me out, but it probably won't because the other Kosas Complexion products don't. But whew, it's the rose scent. It's kind of getting to me. The next product is a concealer and I have a whole dedicated video review on this and I will link that because it's already up, but I'm gonna give it one more shot. I already have my return processed. I absolutely hated it, but I used it with the KVD Good Apple Serum Foundation and I hated that foundation. It did nothing for my skin but make it look really bad. And if you would like to see that full wear test and review, I will also link that below. But we're gonna go ahead and give the Urban Decay Stay Naked Quickie Up to 24-Hour Wear Multi-Use Concealer another chance. I have the shade 20CP. This is a pinkier undertoned shade. So we're just gonna give her one more shot. I purchase pinkier shades in concealers because I like to cancel out the darkness, the blues, the greens, things like that. You can totally stick to your undertone, your skin's undertone, if you would like, feel more comfortable. But if you want the benefits of a color corrector, go with something a little pinky or a little salmony underneath the eyes. Okay. In my review, I talk about how it looks really dry, and I don't like that. Now this brush, I show you how to use it with the brush and the sponge. I obviously prefer a sponge because brushes really irritate my skin, and this was no exception. It was very rough on my under eyes. So if you don't have really sensitive skin, the brush might be great for you. It would also be great if you like this formula to be something you could throw in your handbag and use for touch-ups, because the brush didn't apply it terribly. It just really made my skin feel unhappy, especially underneath my eyes. It made my eyes a little sting and watery. Not a fan. All right, let's see. Upon first application, it's not too bad. We'll see what it looks like at the end of the video. What if I end up keeping it because I'm using it with a foundation that I like? That's not too bad. I mean, it's not as full coverage as the Hourglass Vanish concealer, and that's like the whole thing about this concealer, is that it's supposed to be full coverage, 24-hour wear, basically Urban Decay's version of Shape Tape. Shape Tape, I feel like, has fuller coverage, and you saw how much I just applied. It wasn't like just a little bit. I love my concealers. Okay, let's see how this does over the course of the video. Okay. The next thing that we are going to try, I've already tried this on my lips, but according to Tower 28, it is eyes, lips, and face safe. We're gonna be using the Tower 28 one liner multi-use liner in Work of Art, and I really just wanna create like a clean type of makeup look today, so we're gonna do just a clean wing with this and smudge it out. Here we go. Now, Work of Art might be a little light for what I'm going for, but I want to try it so bad. So I'm just gonna do like a smudgy type wing. Ooh, that looks good. I haven't even smudged out yet, but actually Work of Art looks, this shade almost looks like a blended out pencil winged liner anyway. So I'm just gonna take what's left on my Rephr number 12 that I used just a second ago, and I'm gonna smudge this out and see what we got here. And now I'm just taking a Rephr 02, smudge, 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 and I really just want this to be like kind of a smoked, very, very blended, lifted eye look. Okay, that blended really nicely, actually. Now I'm just using the Patrick Ta blending brush. Love this brush. I just recently washed all my brushes, so I'm not like using just a select few that are clean, and I forgot how much I love this. You can use the edge to like kind of precisely blend out, and then you can go directly in the center and get more of a buffed out look. Okay, yes, this is exactly what I was going for. My eye's not irritated. Nice, I like this. Oh yes. I love how the eyeliner blended out. We just went with kind of a neutral, kind of just winged out eyeshadow look. So now we're going to use the new Jones Road The Bronzer in the shade Golden Tan. I love this bronzer. I've been using it for the past couple weeks, and I think that it is so silky smooth. If I were to compare it to something, it's silky smooth like the M Cosmetics Corselet bronzers. Golden Tan. I remember back in the day, Bobbi Brown Cosmetics, before Bobbi left Bobbi Brown Cosmetics, bronzer was one of my favorite bronzers. And this bronzer, okay, so I just did a like tap tap, and I'm using the Jones Road bronzer brush, and it is so nice. Like, look how naturally bronzed my forehead looks. I just love how silky smooth it is. Some bronzers tend to feel a little dusty, and I don't like that. This just kind of melds with the skin, almost like a setting powder, but it has more pigmentation than a setting powder. I also like to apply my bronzers before I apply my mascaras, because I like to blend out the edge of my eyeshadows with my bronzers, just so okay, if you have pictures, you gotta take pictures, you gotta film, everybody's seeing the angles of your face. You don't want your makeup to stop and start, so blending your face products out is just as important as blending out your eye makeup. But this just gives me such a natural bronzed look, and it almost looks like I've applied a cream bronzer, and this brush is so soft and nice. But I've used it with other brushes and it works just as well. It's not like she recreated something to where you have to purchase an extra object to get this bronzer to really bronze you up and do its job. So I love this bronzer. I'm a fan of a lot of Jones Road products, and this is definitely a product from them that I pick up a lot recently. And it's really nice on the eyes. Actually, let's warm up the eye look with a little bit of this because I like blending out my eyeshadows with this as well. Where's my eyeshadow brush? Blending brush. Just dipped a little into the bronzer, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend my eyeshadows with this just to kind of warm everything up. I like a neutral, cool toned look, but a little warmth doesn't hurt anyone. So this is blended out with Jones Road, the bronzer, and this side isn't. It's a very subtle change, but it really makes a difference. If you're wanting to add a little warmth back into your look, maybe you've made it a little too cool toned for your liking, but you really like the look and you're like, oh, what do I do? Blend it out with your bronzer. Oh, we're happy with that. Quick thoughts about the Urban Decay Stay Naked Quickie Up to 24-Hour Wear Multi-Use Concealer. It's way better than it was with the KVD Beauty Foundation, but it's not anything different or wowing me more than my Hourglass Vanish or my Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Concealer. That concealer is really hard to beat right now for me, or the MAC Studio Finish Concealer with SPF 35. This is incredibly moisturizing. I love this concealer. I've loved it for, God, almost 15 years now. So it's still gonna go back, but it's not as bad. I mean, my under eyes are still, it's, you know, not the best, not the worst. I have better. And I believe the price point was like this, like $36 or something. So for liking other things that I already own, she's got to go back. Next is a new product that's been recently released. You guys, if you've watched any of my recent videos, then you know that I've used this before, but we're gonna use it again today and talk about it because it is the new release and not everybody sees every single video. So for highlight, I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Glow Glide Face Architect Highlighter in Champagne Glow. And here's my complaint. It spins, and it's because the magnet is not strong. You do get ease of use of application and kind of like even distribution of like what your brush picks up, but still, for like a $40 highlighter, I just expect better packaging. And I love Charlotte Tilbury's products, I really do. I think that they're beautiful. Not every single one's my favorite, but a lot of them are. The one thing I love about this highlighter is I can take it up. Say my under eyes are looking a little dry. This does tend to blur fine lines and enlarge pores. So I can take it like right on top of my under eyes, and it gives me such a beautiful, natural, kind of creamy glow that I can really appreciate that other highlighters just cannot go there. You know what I mean? Like if it goes there, we're looking rough and tumble. Like we haven't slept or moisturized for our entire lives. But the Charlotte Tilbury Glow Guide Face Architect Highlighter, it really looks really hydrating right on top of the cheeks and under the eyes. So I do appreciate that about this. I love the product. It's very lovely. I just don't appreciate the feel of the very expensive product rotating on me. Not a big fan of that, especially with travel. Over time, I feel like this product will fall out and bust. So not happy with that, Charlotte Tilbury, but other than that, I love this highlighter. Lips, let's use some new products. Do I have anything to blot my lips with? There we go. Let's use the moisture on the back of our hands. And I have on the Rhode Lip Peptide Serum, and I do like it. It's very moisturizing, especially while you get ready. So the lip liner I'm gonna use is the Rare Beauty Kind Words Matte Lip Liner in Talented. I don't know when this got released, but it's new to me. So we're gonna use this because I haven't used it on camera yet. And it is a really pretty neutral shade. It's definitely a Your Lips but better, and it can be blurred out. It's very, very, very close to the Cosmetics Soft Velvet Blur lip liners, which I love those. Those blur out a little better than this lip liner, but still, it just is wonderful. And I feel like it really blurs any lip lines you may have as well. And how beautiful is it on its own? Just gonna blend this downward. But we do have a lipstick that pairs very nicely with it. The new Hourglass Unlocked Lipstick in Alpine. A lot of you let me know that their Unlocked line, which the mascara that I love so much is the Hourglass Unlocked mascara. It's my favorite right now. It really creates a lot of separation and length, and it's very black and glossy. I'm really into that look right now. But Unlocked like goes to a charity fund to help caged animals or something like that. I don't know. If I remember, I'll link the exact process and things and great things that they do with their Unlocked lines. So this is Alpine. Can you see how like good that goes together? This formula reminds me of a cross between MAC's Cream Sheens and Charlotte Tilbury's Kissing formula. And when I haul, like my recent Sephora haul video, a lot of you told me you picked these up. I way overlined right here. That happens a lot to me when I start out with a lip balm. So this is such a pretty lip combo. It's a very soft and like petal pink nude. It looks great with our eye look today. Ooh, girl, okay. So those are all of the new items I really wanted to try today and use all together. New releases, how fun. I feel like we've had a lot of good releases recently. I can still smell the rose with these two. It's faded, so I'm hoping over time, like in the next 2 hours, because I have a lot of work to do after I film this, I hope it fades because I do like the finish. I feel like these two together gave me a lot of life and just prettiness to my skin. If you're a football fan, girl, grab it. Grab it. I hope they go on sale because I want to grab like a couple more because it is a really good makeup sponge. All right, that is it for today's video. Please like and subscribe, and liking the video really helps YouTube know and lets me know that you are enjoying my videos, and it lets the algorithm know so my videos actually pop up in your feed, which really helps the sister out. So everything I mentioned today and am wearing is in the info below, so you can shop those links right down below. Another really great way you can support this channel to keep me doing this for free and for fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what your favorites are right now from new releases. Maybe you've tried some new things as well. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. All right.